Hello and welcome to Open Everyone. I'm Rhina Valentin, your host of Café con Leche. Always inviting you to get social with us online. That's right. Tweet us and follow us on Instagram at Bronxnet TV or like us on Facebook at Open Bronxnet Television. And of course, don't forget, while you're there, follow moi on Twitter, Instagram, FB, Snapchat, and of course, my favorite Insta stories at Rhina Valentin. So it's Memorial Day weekend, and the Dominican Day Parade boat ride is happening Sunday, May 27th. And there's a raffle taking place for a chance to win tickets for this Sunday's Dominican Day Parade boat ride. And to participate in the raffle, you must be 21 years, and all you have to do in order to participate is send an email to info@dominicanparade.org, and the raffle is only good for one per household. And once again, if you're interested in participating in the boat ride itself, you can purchase tickets by going to dominicanparade.org. So, every Sunday before Memorial Day, the Loisaida Festival is held in celebration of Latino culture. And this year, the festival will honor Puerto Rican icon Adela Fargas, founder of restaurant Casa Aviles, with a documentary film, Last One Standing. And here we have a sneak peek of the documentary, so let's take a look.
Is that family that is of Loisaida, the state of mind. So I'm gonna miss all that, and I was really proud of her because she grew like a flower out of tough ground, but she sprouted as soon as she had the right environment to grow, and she didn't let go. She grew like a palm tree. And she kept going, and and that's gonna thrive. Palm trees bend, but they don't break.
She'll say, "Sit down, I'll feed you." So it's like mother when you go home. And my mother I used to say, "Mom, I'm hungry. What do you like?" And I used to tell Mom. My mom used to cook something really quickly for me, and it's like that. It's like a mother. She's my mother.
Adela has a heart of gold. A heart of gold. I think she was a Mother Earth. That's what we call in Taínos Atave. She birthed the Lower East Side. When Sandy hit the Lower East Side, she was the only one open, willing to give us food and coffee and cornbread and everything, while all other restaurants were closed. She'll always be remembered, always, especially in my heart. I love you, Adela. Gone but never forgotten. Peace.
Joining us now to tell us more about the Last One Standing documentary and the festival, we welcome producers Gary Cruz and William Rosario. Hello, gentlemen, and welcome.
Hola, Rhina. Thank you for the invitation.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to you guys. This has been a couple of years in the making.
Right. It's taken us around 4 years to get all the footage. We started getting together about 4 years ago, and then sadly she passed away. So we thought it was a good moment, a good tribute to her.
Absolutely, it was absolutely appropriate.
She sadly passed in January, but we promised the family that we would have something for them by this weekend, by the festival.
All right, so what inspired you to capture and collect footage on Adela?
Well, Adela is an icon to the Lower East Side. She's had a restaurant for authentic Puerto Rican restaurant, which is, I would say, maybe the last one in the Lower East Side. So I think the world should know that. So we decided to, since she's an icon, we decided to start doing footage. And I knew her personally. I'm friends with her family. So I thought it was very important just to have that footage and just show it to the world.
Aside from the food of Adela's Casa Aviles, what else was there that came with visiting Casa Aviles? Because it was really like a place that you were welcome, you made to feel at home. I mean, obviously it was authentic Puerto Rican cooking, but there was something else special.
Yeah, as a Puerto Rican, I was raised in Puerto Rico, and every time I came to New York, it was like feeling just like feeling like you were at home, you know. And she kept on going. She kept on the traditions, our roots in the neighborhood, and it was beautiful. It had to be captured. I mean, it had the essence of everything that has to do with our roots was there, and community-wise and everything. I mean, she was just a beautiful soul.
And so, how long is the film?
It's a work in progress film. At the moment, we have an hour and a half.
It's an hour and a half. And who are some of the featured speakers within the film? I know it's shot in documentary style, but I'm sure you have so many people who have so many wonderful words to say about her.
We have Kalina Rivera. We have Sandra Rivas. We have Pepe Flores. And
yeah, we have
anybody else?
Some people from her family. We have the Fargas sisters. We have Marlise Mumber, which she's been a photographer and documented the Lower East Side for many years. We had many people that wanted to honor her memory.
Right, and a lot of family members when we went to Puerto Rico to interview some of the people.
Sure.
Oh, wow. So you guys even went out to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Right, because she was buried in Puerto Rico.
Right.
So when we went out there, we managed to get together with the family and interview many of them.
Wow. So you guys have been following
Friends, families. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, don't apologize. No, I know. Come on, Gary, it's me. It's okay. I know we're on here.
Okay.
But we don't have to be that formal. I acknowledge you, right, for doing this work, really de corazón, right? Because what else would motivate you to do something like that?
Definitely.
I'll tell you, Adela, to me, I've known her since the 1970s, and I had such respect for that woman. Era como abuela, tú sabes. And no matter who you speak to, all these people talk about her in that way. So it wasn't only the food, it was just the respect that you had to her. She had everything. And she was nice with everyone. Everybody talks about how nice she was to them, regardless if you had money or if you didn't. Entra para acá adentro que te voy a dar un plato de arroz y habichuela. Me puedes pagar ahorita, olvídate. That was Adela Fargas. And no matter who you speak to that knew her, that's how they speak about her. And it's important.
It is important. Look, you're getting all teary-eyed over it.
Always.
Well, because, we all, right, as artists, there's the ups and downs, right? We've all been there. And to have a place that it's got your back, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what we're talking about. She had everybody's back.
Right.
She was like this matriarch of the community.
Right.
Yeah.
She was.
And all the changes that are happening in the community, let's say we get into gentrification, right? Which that's not what we're talking about, but she's managed to stay there, to be strong and make it happen. And you know what? I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay here, regardless of the changes in this community.
Yeah.
And also the Loisaida Festival is right around the corner. It's on Sunday, and I know that you always did a big celebration in front of her restaurant. So, wow, I wonder how that's going to feel this year.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of sad, but I'm sure a lot of people are going to come together, and that's going to bring a lot of old people that was coming to the restaurant for many years, and they're all coming together this Sunday, and pay tribute to her.
Yeah, we have some. It's going to be a big rumba, as usual, in front of her place, and there's going to be a lot of known artists that are going to be there. Anthony Carrillo.
Carrillo's coming.
Will show up with some people. Abraham Rodriguez Jr., the singer, he's also going to be there, and many other artists.
So her life is going to be celebrated on Sunday, but I know the film is being released today, right?
Yeah,
tonight. Tonight, Friday. I just
Right.
want to be clear, and so let's talk a little bit about that event tonight.
All right, so it's going to be over at the Loisaida Ink Center, which is 710 East 9th Street between Avenue C and D. Doors open at 6:30. I heard it's sold out, but
It's sold out
you could
already?
pass by.
Yes.
Well, it was
Nice.
sold out the first day that we put it.
Yeah.
That you put it out.
But it's doors open at 6:30. Dezo El Afro-Caribeño. He's gonna be playing some music, some live music, and then the film starts at 7:45 p.m. And
And it's going to be a
That's
beautiful
what it is.
reunion,
Yeah,
is what it
yeah,
sounds like.
it
It's
is,
going to
it
be
is.
nice. Plus, she was awarded yesterday. What was it?
The day
Wednesday, the
before.
23rd.
The day before, yeah.
She was awarded. She's for being one of the leaders of Loisaida by Libertad Guerra, the director of Loisaida Inc.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And so, what do you want people to leave with, having done all this work on this film?
I think the feeling that it is important. I mean, humbleness that she brought. It is important that they leave the film thinking and feeling that unity. You know, that we as Puerto Ricans, as Latinos, really, you know, are together. You can bring together our community just by being yourself and giving your heart. And that's very important. I think that's something that we want people to leave there with, thinking about that.
And you know, Gary, just because, you know, we've got so much going on with Puerto Rico, and this is going to be shared with the diaspora, I mean, I'm just absolutely in awe of the fact that you're capturing our history and making sure that it's accessible to the next generation. Mm-hmm. With that, how do you think it will impact the diaspora and possibly motivating them into understanding that the island needs our help?
Yeah.
And so here is this woman that you captured who brought a piece of our island into the Lower East Side and opened up her doors as if though you were in this restaurant walking along the ocean, or, you know, and just have like this place of feeling at home. What do you think how do you think that's going to serve the next generation? Because this is a documentary that it's historical. You just captured a historical document.
Yeah. Well, I just feel that that's going to help us hopefully work together. You know, Puerto Rico work together with the people in New York City. And, you know, instead of being separate, we could just be a unity, be one.
And William, I know you were nodding, and you're from Puerto Rico, so
Yeah.
what's your take on that?
Yeah, I think what he says, and you know, just having the knowledge that we are all just one you know, un pueblo. We're all together, and even though, you know, there's a lot of people that are leaving the island right now, that it's really hard, because I was one of them. I had to leave the island because of economic reasons, and to know that, you know, you can always, even though you're out of the island, you're in the mainland and you're in the States, you have to hold on to those roots, because that's our next generation has to, you know, keep the island together. And,
Right.
you know.
Well, they have to be trained to keep the island together. And it starts
a
with
lot
the unity
happening.
in
Right.
the messaging that you're sharing right
Yes.
now, right? Because you're talking about her being down in the Lower East Side, but then we have El Barrio and we have the Bronx, right? Which is where we are right now. And I'm saying where there are a lot of Puerto Ricans that reside, in the sense like it's like it doesn't matter where we are. At the end of the day, we all feel for each other, right? And so how does this film serve that aspect of where we are right now, aside from honoring her, which she so deserves and should be historically archived, you know, as
definitely,
somebody to look up, but just in general.
Yeah, it serves as an example that even though she left the island in the 70s, you know, she never really left the island. You know, she brought the Puerto Rican with her to the main. So 20, 30 years, you know, you can leave your Puerto Rico, but if you still have that connection to your fellow Puerto Ricans, you know, the next generations, even though we're fighting for our lives, really, I mean, in Puerto Rico, they're still fighting for their lives. And, you know, regardless of anything that happens in the future, which I believe, you know, we should be our own, you know, island, and
Right.
have our own say.
Right.
You know, keep that in mind when you move to the United States. Always, never let go of that. You know,
Yeah.
the next
Yeah.
generation.
And so
I think this is a message of her for the whole world, that you should believe in your dreams and follow your dreams. And no matter where you go in the world, you know, you're Puerto Rican, and no matter where you are, tiene que ser siempre como el coqui.
I love that. Cookie. That's a wonderful cue.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, it sounds like it's going to be a wonderful celebration, and congratulations to you both on your commitment and dedication to this project, because I know it's been a lot of years in the making. And so for you guys, the screening of Last One Standing will take place today, as in Friday, May 25th at 710 East 9th Street, and that's going to be happening from 6:30 to 10:30. They say you may be able to squeeze your way in, so I would give it a try. But the Loisaida Carnival Festival is happening on May 27th from 12 to 5 p.m. And for more information, you can visit loisaidafest.org. All right, we have to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll learn about the Comic Culture Teen Arts Program, so stay right there.